Well, what a weekend it was in the Big Ten. There was a vital win, a Big Bear Trophy won, and a classic by the lake. Hello there and welcome into BTN Soccer Report. Kevin Egan alongside Chicago Fire goalkeeping coach Aron Hyde. Just 1 week left in regular season now, Aron, and it's all to play for.
Yeah, that's right. I think, we had four teams in last week. It's gone down to 3. Wisconsin's result obviously seemingly knocks them out of contention of winning the Big Ten championship.
Well, we'll mention those results. Let's take a quick look at this past weekend's results. Some vital results there, and a superb win for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, that's right. Was actually at that game. Ohio State, not necessarily the greatest performance ever, but the Hengy boys, with a penalty and a free kick, set pieces so important in the game.
Absolutely. And the one game not on that board, we chose as our game of the week, and it was a typical windy lakeside field afternoon, with both Indiana and Northwestern needing all 3 points to boost their chances in the title race. And the home side got off to a flyer with a Lepi Sutane strike. And not a bad celebration either. Indiana peppered Tyler Miller's goal on several occasions in the first half, but the young freshman was in sensational form. To the second half now, and the Hoosiers found their touch. Alec Purdy with a great pass and an AJ Corrado strike, well, with a little help off the post, did the rest. Indiana level. But they quickly took the lead. Purdy with his second assist for the freshman sensation, Eric Zavaleta. He did the rest for his 9th goal of the season, or was it? Did this cross the line, Aron?
Well, it's another contender for why we should have goal line technology in the game, perhaps. For me, just about sneaks over the line. I would give it as a goal.
I don't know about that. Well, the Wildcats rallied after that. They got up and they picked themselves up. Chris Ritter with a strike, rebounding, and Oliver Coupe, and both Schickel as well, couldn't put it in the back of the net. Desperate defending from Indiana. But the vital goal came with 5 minutes remaining, and it came from the trusty right boot of Oliver Coupe, his 7th and most important strike of the season. 2-2, the final at Lakeside. Well, Aron, Ohio State clearly top of the Big Ten standings now.
Yeah, that's right. Big win on the road this weekend. Northwestern coming from behind, keep themselves in with a chance of still claiming a Big Ten conference. Wisconsin, starting to fall by the wayside a little bit. 2 losses on the bounce, and then Indiana's inconsistent conference form doesn't necessarily reflect how they've been so far this season, already at 10 wins. So they will definitely stand a good chance of getting into the NCAA tournament, regardless.
Well, let's see what Ohio State have to do this weekend to claim the championship title. These are the remaining games: Ohio State, Northwestern, Wisconsin, and Indiana.
That's right. Indiana can be the spoilers. Ohio State have got it all to play for. Northwestern, if they, I don't see why they can't go to Michigan.
Can you see Northwestern going and winning in Michigan?
Absolutely. Michigan have struggled all year at home. It's not been a great season. As we talked about the hangover in the beginning of the shows, and then Wisconsin, they go to bottom of the table. Penn State, good chance for them to get back into winning ways and rediscover a little bit of confidence moving into the Big Ten conference tournament. All
right, great stuff, Aron. Well, let's have a little shootout now, and those 4 teams are in such a crucial position now in the Big Ten. If you were a coach this weekend, let's say you're coaching at Indiana, what do the Hoosiers need to do to win this weekend?
I think Indiana need to put behind themselves a little bit their inconsistent form that has been in the Big Ten. I think they seem to have struggled for whatever reason against Big Ten teams. Definitely a team that is capable of winning the Big Ten tournament. So put that behind them, move forward, starting to get themselves ready for the NCAA tournament.
Next up, a team that may have kind of missed the boat here on the Big Ten championship, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's right. I think they can finish it out here on a good note. They still got a good chance of making the tournament. I think a win this weekend against Penn State, bit of confidence again. Now they can start to try and push. Maybe they have a good run through the Big Ten tournament. They give themselves a chance to make the NCAA tournament.
What about a team that isn't really used to winning any silverware? Northwestern, they're in a great chance, aren't they?
Absolutely. If they can continue to have that confidence, that self-belief that has put them in this position right now, there's absolutely no reason why they can't go and win their game this weekend.
And finally, the Buckeyes. It's theirs to lose, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolute massive game this weekend. We said this last week. They have to go to Indiana and get a result. You know, anything less, you know, really puts them with their fingers and their toes crossed, hoping that other results are going to go their way.
Brilliant stuff, Coach Aron. Well, BTN will air Ohio State's crucial trip to Indiana on Sunday. That's a noon kickoff, and what a game that promises to be. Don't miss a second of it. Well, that's all for this week. Remember to get your thoughts into us on Twitter at BTN Soccer Report. Thanks again to this man, Aron Hyde, and our team in Big Ten Network, particularly John Bulfin, our producer. It certainly promises to be an exciting weekend of soccer, and next week we'll have it all here on BTN. Take care.